My name is Charlie Haddad. I'm the director of CYBERNEST. We're glad to be attending BizOps 2025 with Ports of Australia. We're glad to have been given the opportunity to. We're a cybersecurity business. We mainly have a lot of background in physical security, up to 20 years working with port facilities. So it's an area very close to me, to my heart, you know. I've worked with that. And at the moment, we're looking at options to improve the capabilities within the industry, to offer more technology assistance to first responders, security teams, and in emergency cases. So we offer cybersecurity services that are in line and in compliance with the regulations and acts specifically to the maritime industry. We also try to offer drone services as well to enhance the capabilities of anyone working with the sector as well. With our history and experience in maritime, we also offer consultancies to port facilities, even for physical security. I think the challenges are the starting point. I think cybersecurity in general is a new domain. It's been around for a long time, but there's a bit of shyness approaching that. A lot of clients from our end, we see, or facilities are a little bit shy to approach to get started with it. Once we break the ice and get that initial consultation, normally have the conversation with the nominated chief technical officer or information officer in the business, it becomes much easier. And our aim is to make sure that everything is rigid and in compliance with at least the basic government regulations like Essential 8. And then on each site, there's different requirements, systems they use. We also accommodate as well. So we'll investigate further. Then we'll build defensive systems, monitoring systems, and a system with the compliance when it comes to drills and exercises, not the regular ones, cyber drills and exercises and workbooks. And so we'll work with that as well. So here we've got a mobile drone unit. We'll start with the inside. So we have a aeronautical licensed radio system, and that's normally used to communicate with air traffic control when we're operating drone operations close or in the vicinity of an airport, just to be able to update them on what we're doing and be liaison with the traffic. We've also got a iPad that dispatches jobs and does the pre-checks for our team. We've got Starlink for connectivity, satellite for the connectivity for both the drones and the team and the operations to provide the feed as well. This unit has also got a 500 amp battery system that basically helps in not only reaching remote, very hard to operate in areas, but to ensure that the team can operate up to 20 hours, 24 hours, have drones in the air and accommodate the charging station, all the other functionalities. We could easily assist any emergency services teams or response teams to do their job a little bit easier. This unit normally carries up to 4 drones at the same time, so we can have at any given time any of them operate depending on the weather conditions and what's more suitable for the job at hand. So we have capability to operate within, let's say, minus 20 degrees and up to 50 degrees in some instances. And like now, wind conditions probably 5 to 6
I was going to say, it's pretty windy right now.
Yeah, so depending on the conditions, let's say if we had more severe conditions, that unit will operate at 12 miles per second, so twice the conditions that we're in at the moment. So we got a full weather station embedded on the top of the unit, and that gives us a live feed on the weather conditions and what the pilot will need to be aware of, as well as some old school tools for directions. Sometimes the best tools are the simplest tools. In all conditions, when these drones are operational, they provide feed to the operator via the screen in here, and we can have 2 operators per drone. So one pilot in control of the unit flying it, and another pilot in control of the cameras on the unit. So they can have 2 different functions at the same time. One focused on the flight conditions, one focused on the feed and the search or whatever the function is in there. Finally, I'd say we have the charging stations on the other side, and that provides continuous charging for the batteries when the drones are operations, and the hot swapping system. So we don't have to land the drone and switch it off before we can fly again. It's basically land and go. We've got other options as well, where if the terrain we're covering is vast in size, we can have another operator simply in another location with another unit that can take control of it and continue on as well. So we can extend the search area or the job area as far as we want.
So how are ports using this technology at the moment?
Okay, so it's fairly new technology. The challenges at the moment are with the certification and approvals from the Aviation Authority mainly. So case by case, some use it for incident response. So we set up permanent automated units on site, and those units can operate within a day-to-day capacity. You can automate them to do a perimeter check for you every 4 hours without the need of a pilot. Then if you have an incident or some event that you want to respond to on site, either a pilot that is within the port's team, trained and licensed to accordingly do it, can take control of that unit, fly it and accommodate the incident, provide the live footage and return to home when they finish, or one of our operators in our control room can do that for the port. So the options are there. It's a wide range of applications that we can use it for. Some use it for some asset management, hard to reach places, and some use it for security functions where it's unsafe for staff to attend to certain locations on site. As you know, ports are all mainly around bodies of water, and driving staff, security staff on the edge of the water is surely not as safe as having a drone do that for them. The visibility, thermal visibility at night as well, that also eliminates a lot of safety risks to have to send someone to do it. You can have a drone go up about 100 meters up in the air and cover a fairly large area at night with thermal capabilities to spot anyone, opposed to someone on site physically trying to search for it. So from a safety perspective, from an environmentally friendly option as well, they're all battery powered, so obviously it's environmentally friendly, and it depends on the port, but there's multiple applications that it's been used for.
And what's their range with the battery and the equipment that it carries?
So on average, a drone can stay up and functional for about 50 to 60 minutes, depending on the weather conditions, the resistance, but that being said, a drone doesn't have to get stuck in traffic or navigate. They go straight A to B lines, so it makes it a lot easier to reach like areas much quicker. So you get a much more result, much more pluses out of operating a drone than having to physically reach your location. So, it's technology, like everything else, it's always improving. But the smaller, you can have smaller, as you can see, there's like a variety of them, and every one of them operates differently. Some do tasks much easier in much less time. Some are reserved for the other tasks where you need lifting capacity or very, very difficult conditions. So I'd say 50 to 60 minutes is a fair time to say, with the technology improving. But at this stage, this is where we're sitting.